Welcome to the YouTube video Avian Influenza Outbreak. Today we will be discussing the current strain of avian influenza and its devastating effects on birds globally. The current strain of avian influenza is far different than the strains we've seen in the past, according to researchers from the University of Maryland. They have released a study showing that the avian flu has made unprecedented numbers of bird deaths. We've been dealing with low pathogenic avian influenza for decades in the poultry industry, but this is different, said Jennifer Mullinax, co-author of the study and an assistant professor at the University of Maryland's Department of Environmental Science and Technology. This high pathogenic virus is wiping out everything in numbers that we've never seen before. To study the deadly avian flu outbreak, researchers tracked the arrival and progression of the flu in both the US and Canada. They used 5 different data sources within North America, plus a global database between the years of 2014 and 2023. The current outbreak of avian flu, known as H7N9, has been causing mass mortality among wild birds. They studied how the outbreak compares to previous upsurges of the disease, and what they found was alarmingly different. Unlike H5N8, this disease is heavily impacting wild birds, said Joanna Harvey, lead author of the study and a postdoctoral researcher at the University of Maryland. It's difficult to estimate how many birds are truly affected across wild populations, but we're seeing dramatic disease impacts in raptors, seabirds and colonial nesting birds. And we now have the highest amount of poultry loss to avian influenza, so this is a worst-case scenario. The avian flu outbreak has caused more poultry deaths in the US and Canada than ever before, 58 million in the US and 7 million in Canada. Not only that, but the strain has shifted from a seasonal disease to one that occurs year-round. This disruption could have serious implications for food security and the economy. As of December, more than 140 million birds have died in the US, the UK and the EU from bird flu, and the strain has been found in some mammals, including in bears in the US and wild dogs in a zoo in the UK. The current avian flu outbreak has caused a sharp increase in the price of poultry and poultry products, including eggs, by 60% in the US in 2022. The study urges national and regional leaders to cooperate to manage the spread of the disease. This video is just a call to arms to show how unprecedented and alarming this situation is. If we work together to manage the spread of the virus, we can reduce the deadly effects of the avian flu outbreak on wild bird populations and ensure food security for the future. Thank you for joining us for the YouTube video Avian Influenza Outbreak. We hope you found the information valuable and remember to take action to help protect wild birds from the avian flu.